Thank you, Senator Baldwin and Congressman Levin. It's today, today more than ever, I'm just so proud of our representatives over on the other side of the Capitol building here, doing what they're doing and continuing to carry the fight for all of our Americans. But there are a few Americans who are using their vast wealth to gain more political power, and then using their political power to project and enrich their wealth even more. Far too many of our elected representatives represent the wealthy and the powerful in preference to all of the rest of us. The American people need a litmus test to know who is on the people's side and who is on the side of the Wall Street oligarchs. And that litmus test is the inaction on the part of our leaders of our Congress to close the carried interest loophole. That's been debated for, frankly, as long as I can remember. I'm not quite as old as Congressman Levin, but as long as I can remember. And the American Investment Council, now run by Ken Mellman, the former RNC chair, and Mike Summers, the former chief of staff to John Boehner, sent a long letter making their case last year. They point out this would be a change to a long-standing practice. They're right about that. It'd be a change that is long overdue. The Patriotic Millionaires are actually in favor of people becoming rich, very rich. We think that if David Rubenstein can become a billionaire by managing his clients' investments really well, more power to him. He can't, however, decide to spend 0.25% of his income on fixing the Washington Monument and then say, oh, I'm a patriotic philanthropist. I shouldn't have to pay taxes at the same rate as the people who actually did the work repairing the monument. We think earning millions of dollars by working hard and getting carried interest is great. But they should pay income taxes like all the rest of the hardworking Americans. We're reaching out to every senator and every member of the House of Representatives. By the end of this summer, after we've had time to contact every one of them, we'll issue a report. And we'll detail the positions of each and every one of them, each and every member of the House and the Senate on closing the loophole, and we will publicize the report widely. That's what we do. It's critical that when Americans go to the polls in November, they know where their elected officials stand and who's on whose side. We'll be happy to debate the merits. If any member can speak in favor of this loophole, we'll be glad to have that discussion. But we've not found that member yet. The only actual argument for keeping this loophole is that America has capitulated to favoritism, capitulated to the idea that America was meant to be two nations, one for the rich and one for everyone else. I've not given up in living in one nation, indivisible, shining for all of its people. Thank you.